What does self-leadership look like when no one's watching? I used to have a rule back in about 2010 where I was always picturing our director of our company, John Kennedy, the director and founder and owner of Goodline, was sitting next to me. So that's what self-leadership looked like for me when no one was watching. I always envisioned my leader or my leader's leader sitting there beside me and watching what I'm doing and how I'm doing it with a level of respect and integrity, enthusiasm and quality and so forth. So, hey team, Watto here. I'm building this from the ground up. One take, no reshoots, just real talk. These videos are raw on purpose because confidence and impact come from showing up, not being perfect. If it helps me, it might help someone else too. Now, reflecting on my last couple of videos, I think I need to slow down and relax a little bit. I think I've been speeding it up too much. So I'm going to try it with this one, okay? So the question that chat has for me today is, what does self-leadership look like when no one is watching? Now, this is a really interesting question because a memory came back pretty quickly about a rule that I used to have for myself. So in about 2010, I used to work for this company called Goodline. And the founder, director, the OG, the Oracle was a guy called John Kennedy. And if anyone is watching this video that has worked for Goodline before or knows of Goodline, you probably know of the myth of John Kennedy. So I would always have this rule where my work ethic would always be as if John was sitting there beside me watching. So even if I was in the office by myself, driving my car, out on site talking to clients, whatever I was doing, I would always picture myself sitting next to John Kennedy. And that gave me just a bit of a spark of motivation, knowing that my work ethic would, in a sense, meet or exceed his expectation. And ever since then, I've always had that drive within self, as in, I want to be working in a way that if my leader or my leader's leader, or if my leader's leader was watching me, they would be incredibly impressed with my work ethic, my commitment, my dedication, my focus, and how I treated my work and also my team and other people. But also, since then, I think that was about 2010, and as you start to follow very successful people, there's a bit of a theme that you hear a lot of successful people talk about. And it's not so much picturing your CEO or director beside you watching you, but in a sense, it is you are being followed around by a movie production team. And in a sense, they are documenting your life. Now, for me, I love this analogy because it just gives you the ability to sort of have that worldly sort of macro view about what you're doing, how you're carrying yourself. Not only how are you treating others, but how are you treating yourself? Are you motivated? Are you energetic? And what would you be, in a sense, telling yourself by watching your movie? Is in, just take that risk, just work a little bit harder, network with that person, just start that conversation, record your first YouTube channel. So there's really two ways that I define leading self when no one's watching. One is pretending the most important person in the organization is sitting there watching you and having that mindset that you want to exceed their expectation. But also, as you navigate not only your professional life, but your personal life, that you have a film crew following you and documenting everything that you do. And I feel that helps shape how I turn up and the effort that I apply in life, because I would be hoping that if someone was watching me, they would be, in a sense, proud of what I'm doing, and that might be even a little bit contagious and help someone maybe achieve something they didn't think was possible. So that's me for today. One take, no script, just real talk. If you're learning out loud like I am, let's keep rolling. And if it's hit for you, like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. I really actually enjoyed slowing it down a little bit. I'm just going to leave an awkward pause here because I know no one's watching this part of the video anyway, because my audience don't really hang around this long. So it's going to be like this awkward little weird part at the end of the video that no one's watching.